6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hi there guys, welcome once again to Level 3, our corner of Channel 31 here that we devote to games, gamers and associated products. Because we are gamers ourselves, we have passion, we have love, we have joy. I'm Jamie, I look mostly at the PS2 side of things. We are a man down today, Nick's something upgrading his PC, I don't know what he's doing actually, but I have someone with me who's worth like 20 men. It's Jason.
What the intros, man? I don't know. Gay joke, fat joke. What was that?
It's not a joke. You're a value. You're a valued member of this show.
Wow, you missed your calling. As you said, we're a man down. Well, I deal with the Xbox and the Nintendo. We're a man down. Nick's actually been beamed up to the mothership. In their place, they've sent Alan. Now, Alan's not much of a talker, and he doesn't really sit very well. But he's much prettier than Nick. So you know, for the ladies out there, he's your heartthrob of the group. So
absolutely. And last episode, we asked if people wanted to drop us a line, drop us an email, and we got some emails.
we have viewers. It's scary. We thought we were just doing this for the people at
ourselves.
Alpha Centauri who'll get it in 54 years, but no, unfortunately, people are watching right here on Earth.
That's great. And look, and someone's actually emailed in and said to us that they would like to see, well, a couple of people would like to see a tournament. So we're going to put together a Street Fighter 2 tournament here in Melbourne. Now, we just want to gauge, I guess, how many people would be interested. So drop us a line, email us here at the show, and register your interest to come down one Saturday for a tournament, Street Fighter 2 tournament, and take on Jason or Nick or myself. You don't want to take on Jason.
Oh, they spend far too much time in the arcades. I used to have a little bedroll there and just wake up and away we go again. So
that's it.
It'll certainly be interesting.
It's going to be a good, fun day and get to meet some of the viewers.
That's it. It'll all be fun. So if you're interested, send us a line. If you haven't seen the email address, hopefully the boss is putting it there now. And yeah, we'll work it out. If he's not drunk again, yeah, that was just awkward.
So what have we got in today's show anyway?
We have Half-Life 2 from memory. We've got a heap of previews and stuff as well. What else have we got? Come on, man. Help me out.
Well, we've got previews. We've got some new stuff that's coming up. Let's kick it off.
Let's go into Half-Life. Screw it. Why not? Just
Half-Life?
Half-Life 2.
Jason's the boss around here. Half-Life.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a rest, and all the effort in the world would have gone to waste until... well, let's just say your hour has come again.
How you going, guys? Today we're here to talk about Half-Life 2 on the Xbox. Now, I'm sure all the PC boys out there are thinking, ooh, Half-Life 2. This is on the Xbox. It's a big release for the Xbox. But so what exactly is different, I'm sure you're asking? Absolutely nothing is different. It's exactly the same game as it was on the PC, except minus the super duper graphics. Now, for the PC boys, once again, this isn't much, but for the Xbox people who've been waiting and waiting, it's now's your time. And for that matter, it's one of the best looking Xbox games on the system. For the uninitiated, you play Gordon Freeman, the scientist turned renegade alien hunter who fought his way out of Black Mesa after the first incident where the aliens appeared. Now you find yourself on a train bound for City 17, a city run by these same aliens. It's a weird, almost Orwellian city where all of our liberties are taken away. It's very same old, but instead of loving Big Brother, you love the Combine, which are the aliens that you fought in the first place. Now, the thing that really gets you in Half-Life 2 is the atmosphere. You feel completely enthralled when you're running away from the guards. You feel scared half to death when you're running away from the infected, and completely overwhelmed when fighting the hunter-killer helicopters. It's the atmosphere in Half-Life 2 that really makes it great. But there's one thing that will kill the atmosphere every time, without fail, and that is the freaking loading sequences. This game loads a heap. It has to keep up with everything that's going on. Now on the PC, you've got bigger processors, bigger graphics cards, everything. With the Xbox, with what it's got, it does a good job, but the loading just kills you. 30 seconds here, a minute here. You will get sick of the loading by the end of it, make no mistake about it. Half-Life is also the best argument for physics in games that I've ever seen. The physics not only, make it look cool to blow stuff up or, make it look good when somebody hits a wall, you actually use it to solve the puzzles. You've got one puzzle where there's electrified water. How else do you have to get across it? You put lots of wooden objects in a row, jump, 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 jump. If you don't do that, you get electrified. As I said, it's probably the best argument for physics in games and probably the best implemented as well. The big question is, however, is it worth it? There's a yes and no answer to that. If you've only got an Xbox, yes, definitely yes. It's one of the better games that's ever come out, and it's definitely worth it. The other thing is, if you've got it on PC, don't waste your time. You've played it all before, and this time you won't have to put up with the loading. So overall, though, it was a really good game. Graphics, easily 10. Best on the Xbox, no question. The sound, 9.5. No, once again, no question. Best sounding game, best looking game on the Xbox. Gameplay, 9. So overall, you're looking at about 9.5. Absolutely brilliant game. As I said, on the Xbox, boys, rush out. Until next time, guys, my name's Jason. That was Half-Life 2. I'll see you later.
Half-Life 2, an oldie but a goodie.
Yes,
definitely.
no, it's definitely, it's really worth a look, guys. You haven't picked it up either on the PC or the Xbox.
There's people that haven't seen Half-Life?
Realistic. Well, if you haven't, look, on the 360, it's actually coming out with episode 1 and 2 as well, so that's definitely worth a look. So it's a really good game. Pick it up. Words can't describe. Go get it now if you have to. Like, leave children wherever they lie, bodies, doesn't matter, but you need Half-Life.
Okay, before Jason gets a suit again, let's move right on to, we'll keep the show rolling on. We're going to check out Unreal Tournament.
The Bloodsport is back. Midway and Epic Games present Unreal Tournament 2007. Harnessing the incredible power of Unreal Engine 3, the tournament has been transformed. The very latest in next-generation technology results in deadly competition that looks, sounds, and feels like nothing before. Compete in all new arenas with an incredible arsenal of weapons. Unreal Tournament is reborn with new and expanded onslaught warfare. Engage in immense tactical battles using the most advanced vehicular weaponry ever. Massive firepower. Unbelievable carnage. It's kill or be killed in the ultimate Unreal experience. Unreal Tournament 2007.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And we're back. That bit of footage there that you just saw was in fact from Gothic, a game that did very, very well in Germany.
But not so well in civilized countries. Oh wait, no, I can't say that.
You've still got our email address from earlier in the show, so
Yeah,
feel free to drop us a line and just let us know what you think of us.
If you're going to call a lawyer, don't waste your time. They're not even people. So.
But a very, very good-looking game.
It does.
A very
It does
slick,
look...
snazzy game that's, I think, definitely underrated.
But it's all about market share, and if it's not going to pick up over in America, that's where you need it to pick up. You know, America and Japan are the places you need it to take off, and if it's not going to take off, it's not going to take off.
All about the dollars.
It is. It is all about the bling. So.
And by the way, if you'd like to sponsor us here on Level 3, feel free to drop us an email.
Just don't be German.
We've got another review coming up right now.
Soul Cal.
Soul Calibur 3.
One of yours, Soul Cal 3. How good is the old Soul Cal?
Oh,
I'll tell you what.
You're a Mitsuguri man?
Mitsurugi or
Mitsurugi.
Maxi. Mitsurugi, hey! Let's go ahead and check it out.
Definitely. Hi there guys, welcome to another PS2 review with me, Jamie. Today, I'm very, very excited to be talking about a game that's been long anticipated and it's finally here. That game, my friends, is Soul Calibur 3. This one's brought to you by Namco. Okay, in case you've been living under a rock, maybe on a different planet, in a coma, whatever, and you don't know about the Soul Calibur series, basically it's a one-on-one fighter set in a 3D environment. Normally, I'm not a big fan of this type of game, but this one has me hooked in a massive way. The characters in this game are beautifully illustrated, which struck me as strange at first because good-looking characters has long been the domain of the 2D fighter and not the 3D. A lot of effort has been put into the movements in this game and it really shows. A lot of particular attention's been paid to the movement of the breasts in the game. Hey, someone can justify 3 years of physics at uni now. The backgrounds are huge and kind of like the breasts, very well detailed. The graphics on this one I have to give a huge 9 out of 10. If you're one of these lucky people to have an awesome sound system set up at home, make sure you don't miss this game. The sounds play well into the loading times, and each character has over 100 different phrases to say. The music is what I have to call medieval-licious. If you appreciate powerful orchestral sounds combined with intense black and white in the soundtrack, you're gonna love this. The sound on this game is going to be given a mammoth 9.5 out of 10. Soul Calibur 3 could have been a very good fighter game and I would have been happy with that. But the thing is, it's so much more. You've got your standard game mode, you can play against your friends, but there's more. There's also a challenge mode. You go into arenas and fight under different conditions and then you earn money that can be used to unlock concept drawings, movies, things like that. Each character has their own story mode and you can play through their stories, which again unlocks more things. But wait, there's more. There's even a small game in there, which is a turn-based strategy game. Now look, as far as turn-based strategies games go, it's not that flash, but as an extra, it's definitely appreciated. There is so much to do in this game. Make sure that you tell your family you're not going to see them in a while and lock yourself down. Last ability on this one is getting a 9 out of 10. Soul Calibur 3 is the best looking, best sounding fighter that I have ever seen on the PS2. This game is the slickest, smoothest, best looking game that I've seen in a long, long time, and Namco should be congratulated on this one. I'm giving Soul Calibur 3 the highest score that I've ever given any game here on Level 3, and that being a 9.25 out of 10. That's it from me today, guys. Let's head back to the lounge room and see what's happening.
Guys, back from Soul Cal. It's an awesome game, absolutely awesome.
It is so good. See these bags under my eyes? That's because of Soul Cal.
Yeah, that's what that's caused by.
Yeah.
Well, I have to give an apology. Apparently, I've been told, and I do apologise to all the Germans in the crowd. But you don't really deserve one because you unleashed your ball on the universe. So we're kind of even. How about we make the slate clean because you unleashed Lucifer and I gave you shit. So we'll leave it at that. What?
Just here at Level 3, we don't endorse Jason's comments. We're separate entities, just sort of separate myself.
Speaking of separate entities, Fable 2. We've got
Fable
some preview
2,
of that.
yes.
That's going to be good. Let's hope that Molyneux can live up to his expectations this time because he builds it up and then he doesn't quite deliver. He delivers something good, he just doesn't get there. So Fable 2 does look nuts.
It was a good first game, and let's see if it's a great second game. We'll check it out.
Welcome, child. Your story is waiting. The world that was has changed and grown. So will you. Choose your fortune.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
So the movies, another Sims type game.
Yeah. Well,
nice little thing.
the stunts and effects pack, which I mean means that then you can. Well, that was Molyneux again. He's got some great ideas. It's just execution. I mean, and it really does harken to the Machinima days because you make pretty much your own movies, your own movie trailers, the whole deal. And I mean, you don't have to pay actors squat. You don't have to worry about crazy people jumping on couches and anti-Semites and actors and just So you can just put up with digitized people who can tell what to do. So
Moving right along.
We
We are going to check out. Well, actually, it's the end of the show.
It is the end of the show.
We're going to check out Quake Wars.
Which
on
is
our way out to
a strategic shooter in the vein of, I imagine, Battlefield or something to that effect.
like that.
So
Is it a competition for 2142?
if anyone can make a decent clone, it's Quake. You know what I mean? Them and Unreal have been going
Yep.
at each other for years, so
Absolutely.
it'll be interesting. It certainly will.
Absolutely. But before we check that out, another reminder about the tournament, the Street Fighter 2 tournament that we want to have. Register your interest. Drop us an email saying that you're interested in coming down one Saturday and having a crack, pit yourselves against us and see if you can be our champion here. We'll interview the champ on the show. There's incentive. That's a prize. It's a prize.
Well, good thing you didn't say a good prize. That
No,
was,
I said it was a prize. Yeah. And anyway, even if you just want to drop us a line, feedback, just drop us an email.
Yeah, criticism. Just if you're going to put criticism, make sure you put your address.
So Jason can personally discuss it.
Discuss it like gentlemen. That's all I can say. Gentlemen with ice picks.
Right, guys, look, it's been a good show. Good times. Time to check out Quake Wars. Until we see you next time, guys, game on.
Game on.
Delta 6 requesting immediate backup. Broadcast operator moving into tunnel.
Copy, Delta 6. Relaying your position.
Target confirmed. Nancy 009, moving in.
Fire support incoming on your position. Move!
Target destroyed.